Okay.
Good, thank you. You have one from yesterday? See, one more minute and then waiting to see if anyone else comes in. It's quiet today. So I saw in the paper that Kniff, the street, is going to be ripped up from Gallagher to Conan. That's in front of Alara, Maine. Is there still parking or there's no parking? Gallagher. Yeah, Gallagher. Yeah. Okay, good. I know you're working, but let's come back together so we can talk. Okay? Amira?
Yes.
The MD? Wait, okay. Let's take a look here. I want to take this off, but before I take it off, I want to review a little bit from yesterday. So, this first one.
That's called budget
Budget
has been
raised. What does that mean, raised?
over
Go up
by the mayor.
by the mayor. What is a budget? Budget. When you think of budget,
Budget means money spent.
yep, the plan for all the money. School budget, business budget, home budget. Okay. How the money, come in, hi Jamal, how are you?
$1 million budget is suggested by the mayor.
By the mayor.
School tax rates are set by the tax assets.
Let's sound it out. Assessor. Assessor. We'll come back to these in a minute. So, this word here, budget. It's an interesting combination of DG. It's not common. Budget. So, it's try it. Budget. Budget. The D doesn't have a D sound. So it's kind of a cluster of budget. Slow down budget. Tax rate, what does that mean, tax rate?
The person living on this city.
What is a tax? What is a tax rate? What is a rate?
Buy for tax domain.
A tax rate is an amount. Tax rate. How much do you pay? So, for example, what is the sales tax rate in Michigan? Sales tax, 6%. That's the rate. New York, 8%, something like that. So the rate is how much you pay for something. So you have a tax rate. How much do you pay?
Yes.
But then we have some positions that we wanted to talk about.
Now,
Mayor. What is a mayor?
From the
Pardon?
mayor, person in charge of a place or like
What kind of place?
city.
Usually here in the U.S., the person who is in charge of the government for the city would be a mayor.
Next, next, man, next.
I didn't get that.
Person work for government. It is the charge in the
It's
city
under
or town or like this.
Yes. So, for example, let's go through these. We have some names for people that are in charge, depending on what it is. So, for example,
President.
a president. What is that?
President. But no, yeah, you can say.
president.
It's the same
Ah.
as the
Okay,
government.
like
At the top
Yeah.
of what?
of the country.
And
Country. No.
more?
city,
Not usually. So, for example, do we know General Motors,
Yeah.
Chrysler?
Yeah.
Companies. The top, president. So we can have a group. We could be together and say, we're going to be a group. ESL group. Yay! Let's elect a president. Okay. So a small group. But the president of the United States is just one top person. Other places have companies, businesses, and so on. So it's a title of person at the top. A mayor is usually, I've never seen it anywhere except for cities. Hamtramck, Detroit, Dearborn. The person in charge is called the mayor.
You have the same meaning in China. Responsible. The same meaning.
What is it?
Responsible. Responsible. In China, the same.
Responsible means something different. So, for example, if I'm a parent, a father, I am responsible for my children. Okay? I'm not the mayor.
Okay.
I'm not the president of my children. Okay?
But I mean, it's same meaning.
I-
But
Well, a little different. So then we had,
Senator
what are senators?
is a member of the Senate.
A member of the Senate here in the U.S.
judiciary,
Comes from this word.
Judge.
Judges,
Judge.
judiciary. That's the place where all the judges, all over the judiciary.
That's in courthouse.
Courthouse, yes. Here's a good one.
Tax assessor.
Assessor. So this is one kind of assessor. Tax assessor. What does that mean? Tax assessor.
Assessor.
That's
Tax rate. How much?
The people he pay this.
The tax assessor decides how much tax the person will pay on their home. So, for example, if you have an accident in your car and you take your car to the repair shop, how much to fix my car? Someone who is called an automobile assessor or damage assessor will come and look at your car and say, $5,000 of damage, $1,000 of damage. That's an
Like-
assessor.
Assessment.
Like what?
Assessment.
Assessment is the thing. Assessor is a person. Who is your assessor? A person. What does the assessor do? He gives an assessment. Noun. Okay. Parts of speech. Then, how about this one?
Superintendent.
Superintendent. What is that? What does super mean?
Superpower.
Very strong.
Well, yes, but we have
Excellent.
Superman. What does Superman
The
mean?
number one. Excellent.
If I said I'm going to McDonald's and I want French fries, do we know French fries?
Yeah, like this.
And they say, what size do you want? I can say small. I can say medium. I can say large. I can say super size. What does that mean? Bigger. So it's not just powerful, but we use the word super to mean big, great, grand, super. So superintendent is a title. Like this is a title. This is a title. But a superintendent is a title in certain kinds of places. So for example, the school system. The person in charge of a school district, like Hamtramck, is not a president or a senator or a mayor. Superintendent. Okay. There are other places where the boss, so to speak, is, their title is a superintendent. How about supervisor? To give you an example, Hamtramck schools has supervisor, 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 supervisor. But one superintendent. It's the top job in a group, superintendent. Often a school district.
Committee.
What is a committee?
The group.
A group of what?
The person.
Group of people. What? Say it.
Group of people
Committee is a group of people.
maintain the school.
Well, it can be anything. So, for example, the library. There may be some people who say, we need some new books in the library. We are going to have a committee of people, see what books we should have. Maybe in the spring, the library people from Hamtramck say, the library needs flowers outside the building to make it look nice. We will have a group of people in a committee to plan this, to do this. But the word that Ahmed had was community. Community. What is a community? People in a specific area to decide or that live together, a community. Hamtramck is a community.
That's what it is, community.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, teacher.
Mira likes to write down everything. That's so good. Hi, Evan, how are you? Can I start here? Or here? Can I take this off?
Yeah, yes. No.
Oh. Okay, too late. Sorry. The word there is tax assessor. Remember about this? Words that end in OR and ER, it often tells us the person that does something. Like, I teach, I am a teacher. You learn in school, you are a learner. And in this case, it's not ER, but OR. Are you on your way? Okay. Let me answer this quick.
The community wants a committee to discuss important issue.
So here we have, here's our community. Here's our community of people, Hamtramck. And so Hamtramck wants a committee to discuss important issues. So from the community, we have here 7. Okay. We picked, say for example in this case, 7 people from the whole town in the community to be a committee. So it's a smaller group than the whole community. We see you on Monday. Don't come tomorrow. What? Tamana is sick. So no class on Thursday. Okay. Did she text you? Okay, all right. Mon, did you get that? No class tomorrow? She had, yesterday she said her voice,
Thank you.
when she's talking, larynx. You too. So let's go back here to our intro. Today is Wednesday, April 16th. Remember the TH at the end.
April 16, 2025.
Our weather today,
Partly cloudy, 37 degree Fahrenheit, 1.
warmer tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a very nice day, very pleasant day. Okay, now, oh, America, can I take it off?
Wait a minute, 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay. From yesterday, do we have this one? Okay. Do you have it? Did you bring it? I hope I have an extra one. I don't have. You can look on with this. I just want to review the words on here. These are, we're not going to do the spelling test today, but we will do the spelling test on Monday. These words on page 28. 8 words. Okay? Okay. Antonyms, opposites. Same word. Same. Yeah.
Meaning is also.
Meaning, opposite, antonyms. So the first word here was what's the opposite? Enemy.
Yes. Peace.
Vanish.
Appear.
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 P-P-P.
Here.
Appear. Appear. Vanish.
Appear.
Appear. Like the magician. Next one was
Sorry, begin.
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 When did you begin your job? When did you quit your job? Safety.
Dangerous.
Next one, liquids.
Solid.
This is not very scientific, by the way, because the world that we know it is not just liquids and solids, but there's also gas. But it's showing you the difference between these two. They're not really opposites. Help. What?
Ribbon.
Rubber.
Let's try this sound. Tree.
Three.
Pretend. To get a good 2 syllables. Pretend. Yeah. Slow it down a little bit. Gather. And the last one was worse. Better. Better. Add. Better. Worse. Notice these two are from irregular verbs. Okay. So, friend and enemy, vanish, 2 sounds, vanish, vanish, vanish. Has to be a V sound, because if you make it sound like a B, that's banish. That's a different word. Vanish, come on. Vanish, kicked out. Get out. Can't be here. Vanish.
White.
Quit. It. It. Quit. Begin. In. In. Begin. Safety. Safety.
Safety. Dangerous. Dangerous. Danger.
Danger. Mira?
No, dangerous. Danger.
Dangerous is good.
That's a different word. Okay. If you see danger, that means trouble, problem. But dangerous is an adjective. A dangerous animal. Okay. Liquids.
Solids.
Solids.
Treatment.
Perfect.
Sweat.
Scatter.
gather,
gather. Scatter, gather.
Scatter, gather.
This is a ta-ta-ta, this is a tha-tha-tha.
Words.
Worse,
Better.
better. Got it?
Better.
Can I erase it?
Better.
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 Can I take this off?
Better.
Can I erase?
No. Wait 1 minute. Read white.
Okay, Amira? Okay. I'll leave this up here, but I want to look at these. These get confused in saying them. It, quit, one sound, one syllable. Quit. Oh, please quit talking. Stop. I quit my job. Stop.
quiet,
Quiet.
quiet,
Do you hear two sounds? Quiet.
quiet,
Quiet.
quiet,
Please be
Quiet.
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 Quiet. You are too noisy. Please be
quiet.
Quiet.
Do you live in a quiet community? Or do you live in a noisy community? Too much sound. Noisy. That was the other word from yesterday.
Quiet,
Read.
I-T-E, so this gets long sound. Quite,
quiet,
quite.
quiet,
I-T-E.
quiet,
Quiet, quit, quiet, quite. What does quite mean? I'm quite sleepy. A lot or a little? I'm quite sleepy.
Totally.
What?
Like that.
A lot. Yes. So if I said, oh, I need to go to the restaurant right now. I am quite hungry. Means a lot.
Totally.
Totally. Totally means very, very big amount. Quit, quiet, quite. This is a verb. Okay? This is adjective. This one, adjective. Noisy room, but quiet. No sound. Pardon? Gotcha. See you Monday. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Quiet, silent, about the same. Forgot to call for him. Do we have this one? We're going to do page 62 and 63. Okay, so I'll let you work on this for a minute. I need to call Horizon. Okay. See you Monday.
Yeah.
Hi Sue, how are you? Yes, yeah. Did she send in our signatures for the? Oh, that's right. Okay, I got you. Yep. I told the class and she contacted them also, so we're good. Got you. Which one? Hi, that's right. How are you? So, did you get the message that Yamana is not here? Okay, yeah, and Sue knows, so we're good. And now, right, this one, I have a request for CD Abdullahi, my morning student. He's wondering how he did on his test. I don't remember what happened. D. Ramans. And so we have two, we have Mushador and Mabubar. Yeah. Anyway, Mushador did not come today. I think he has a pretty busy job. He came Monday and Tuesday. He is way above my class level. Well, I'll ask him on Monday if he wants to do something better for him. He's real smart. His sentences are very complex. But okay. All right. Have a good weekend.
Vietnam, estas son. Tailandia, estas son las 6.
Jadi itu naik dari sini, naik jauh lagi.
Nasıl bir soğan var mı? Soğuk mu? Ağır.
Đã là bắt đầu là đã nghỉ rồi.
Ini juga.
Xong.
just got a call from Horizon. I have to go over there, so we'll stop for today.
Yeah.
Bring this back tomorrow, or Monday.
Monday.
No class tomorrow,
Okay.
okay? Very good.
See you Monday.
See you Monday, very good.
नाकाचे खायला खूप बरं लागेल
खरं.
साधारण खूप बरं लागेल
होय.